Hi and welcome to this video of how to set off. It's a very basic thing and you will have learnt this really early on. However, I do see a lot of people doing things in slightly different orders, slightly different time sequences. What I'm going to go through is the correct way to do it, and it's really important because during your test the examiner will multiple times ask you to pull over somewhere safe on the left. What they want to do, they want to see that you can identify somewhere safe on the left, you can pull over safely on the left, but also you can set off and you can either join traffic safely, or there may be no traffic around, but they also want to see that you can set off again, start driving safely and with good observations. First of all, I have to apologise for the glasses. I'm not trying to look cool, but I just don't look good squinting and the sun's quite low in the sky. So, first of all, parked on the side of the road like this, once you've pulled over, they will expect you to handbrake, neutral, feet off everything, sit there. And as soon as they're ready, they will say, right, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to set off, or set off when you're ready. Words to that effect. As soon as they do, you may have learnt an acronym which was POM, which is Prepare, Observe and Move. You may not have learnt that as an acronym, you may just have learnt how to set off. It's quite crucial that everything is done in a specific order, but also with specific timing. And this is the part that I would like you to look at, have a think, see if you're doing it, and if not, try to do it every time you set off, because you'll do it so many times on the test. Not only on the test, but when you go on to pass your test and you're out driving yourself, you're going to pull out into traffic quite often. It's quite a big thing. You need to be able to use your judgment to recognise there's a suitable gap that you can get into. So, prepare. What you'll do, down with the clutch, into first, find your bike. That's preparing the car to move. Second thing, you want to put your hand on your handbrake, because as soon as you've completed your observations, you want to set straight off. So, some people, when they set off, they're taught to do a full 360, which means blind spot, left mirror, centre mirror, forwards, right mirror, right blind spot. That's all well and good, but if you look over your shoulder, see a car, you're going to have to start again. And once you've done that 2 or 3 times, it starts to get a little bit grating for the examiner. Not really necessary. All manoeuvres, every time you change direction, it's a full 360, but we'll come to that on another video. This is basic setting off. So, prepare, clutch down, into first, find your bike. All that you really need is centre mirror, always your centre mirror first, so it's centre mirror, right mirror, over your shoulder, and you set off. That is the sequence. Now the timing is really important. What you don't want to do is centre mirror, right mirror, over your shoulder, start finding your bike, get ready to go, and then set off. Because in that 2 or 3 seconds, something may have developed that you weren't aware of, and all of a sudden there's cars on top of you. You might have a car coming out from a side road, you might have a bike coming up quite fast. What you really need to do is have your hand on your handbrake when you do your mirror checks. So you find your bike, hand on your handbrake, centre mirror, right mirror, over your shoulder, and then as you look forward, handbrake off and we move. Adding on to this is, do we need a signal? Now, what they say is, only use a signal if somebody's going to benefit. So if you're on a quiet side road and they've pulled you up and there's not a soul in sight, there's no cars, there's no people, you don't need a signal. You don't need a signal to pull over, you don't need a signal to set off. And that might come under unnecessary signalling. But if there's anybody, anywhere, cars coming either way, pedestrians, anybody in the vicinity, yes, you need a signal. Now the signal, it's really crucial at what point the signal goes on. So if you sit here and you're about to set off, often people will put a signal on, start the mirror checks. The reason that isn't the best way to do it is because you put your signal on, look in the mirror, look in the that mirror, look over your shoulder, you see a car that you think, I'll wait for that car. You wait for that car, there's every chance another car's going to come. There's every chance that there's going to be a line of cars coming. So in that situation, you're going to be sat with your signal on as cars are all passing you. There's every chance that one of those cars is going to take pity on you. For whatever reason they've decided to stop, they will stop, they may flash the lights. If they do that, you are going to feel like you need to set off as quick as you can, because they've now stopped and they're waiting for you. And in that situation, there's every chance you're going to miss something, because you are no longer in control of setting off. You're doing it to their time frame and their agenda. So putting a signal could leave you in difficulty. So the way to do it is centre mirror, right mirror over your shoulder, and then as you look forward to set off, that's when the signal goes on. So now the signal would go on if there's a car in the distance. If there's a car in the distance, or there's a pedestrian on the footpath, or there's a car coming towards you. If there are cars coming from behind that are too close for you to set off, you don't attempt to set off, so you don't put a signal on. And it's as simple as that. So there are two options. If there are no cars behind and it's safe to go, centre mirror, right mirror over your shoulder, handbrake off, and we go. If there is somebody who's quite a far way behind, or people in front, or pedestrians on the footpath, or anyone in the vicinity, centre mirror, right mirror over your shoulder, signal as we set off. And I'll just show you how that works. So we find the bike, centre mirror, right mirror over your shoulder, handbrake off, and as we look forward we go. Okay, so we'll look in the mirror, there is a car coming, so I'll put a signal on and we'll stop again. As soon as we stop, handbrake, neutral, feet off everything, and then imagine the examiner says, as soon as it's safe to go, we'll set off. Now this time, although there is nobody behind, I've got a couple of pedestrians in front of me, so I'm going to use a signal. So it's down with the clutch, find the bike, centre mirror, right mirror over the shoulder, look forward, signal, and we set off. And we just continue driving. There is a vehicle behind, so I'm not going to stop again. I'm going to drive a little bit faster, get up to speed, which is 30 miles an hour. That's basically the end of that. I get a lot of people who put the mirror on straight away, or do the mirror checks and then start to find the bike. The main thing to take from this is, as soon as you've looked over your shoulder into your blind spot, as you look forward again, the handbrake comes off and we set off. So we're setting off immediately that we've checked the blind spot. Hope that all makes sense. Any questions, please leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next video.